One can tell much about a company's character and future direction by examining its heritage. Rexair's rich heritage began humbly in the Toledo, Detroit area. Over the next several years, Rexair grew and moved to Syracuse, New York. Finally, Rexair reached a size where more manufacturing capacity was required, and the plant made the big move to a 100,000 square foot facility in Cadillac, Michigan. Rexair has been in Cadillac for more than 40 years. The growth of Rexair in Cadillac has been phenomenal, requiring 3 major building additions and several smaller ones, until the facility has reached 360,000 square feet in size, with state-of-the-art manufacturing techniques and a full complement of design and testing resources. At the same time, product development has been outstanding, progressing from a very simple machine in 1927 to a state-of-the-art electronic machine today. Have you ever wondered how an idea or concept goes from a thought to a finished part or product? Let's take a quick look at how Rexair masterfully does this. A product idea can come from anyone or any group. That idea is discussed and developed from the input of a number of people from many different areas of Rexair. Once the idea is defined, it is then designed utilizing a powerful state-of-the-art computer-aided design system. The CAD system, through its 3D modeling feature, allows the designer to virtually see the part or product before it is actually prototyped. Fits between parts can be checked, shapes can be verified, and the producibility of the part can be examined. The design is then electronically transferred to a prototype part-making machine called an FDM machine. The machine lays down thin layers of plastic to make the prototype part. Once the part is made, it is then assembled into an assembly for testing. A variety of tests are performed, including testing in Rexair's Safety Agency certified lab and usage tests outside of the lab. The test results are then evaluated and adjustments are made to the part at the CAD station. The part is then again prototyped and retested. Once the design has been satisfactorily verified through testing, the part is then ready to be tooled. The design information is electronically transferred to the tooling shop, where the injection mold is then produced. This is done utilizing state-of-the-art CNC machinery, traditional manually operated equipment, and hand assembly. The highly skilled tool makers in the Rexair tool room are the essential element in producing the tooling required. The result is a reliable injection mold that will produce hundreds of thousands of quality parts to the new design. Once all the tooling for a new design has been completed, manufacturing is ready to begin. Rexair utilizes several different types of manufacturing to produce the Rainbow and its attachments. Injection molding is utilized to produce the plastic parts needed to assemble the Rainbow products. And assembly in various forms is utilized to complete the Rainbow products and prepare them for shipping. Let's begin with injection molding. Injection molding is an integral part of the production system for the Rainbow product line. The molding area consists of 30 well-maintained injection molding machines ranging in capacity from 75 tons to 500 tons. The injection molding machines operate in this way. A pre-measured amount of plastic pellets are fed into the screw area of the injection molding machine from an overhead hopper. The pellets are then melted into a form that is not quite liquid, but is not fully a solid. It is, well, plastic. The mold closes and this plastic mass is then injected into the mold. The plastic flows into the mold, taking the shape of the part. The mold stays closed until the plastic cools and solidifies. The mold opens and the molded part is automatically removed from the mold. In the area of nearly all of the injection molding machines are found sub-assembly operations, where the person who operates the injection molding machine also does some assembly work. In these sub-assembly operations, many interesting and state-of-the-art technologies are used. For example, water pans are friction welded together, air pressure tested, and stamped with the date by a laser upon successful completion of the air test. HEPA filters are automatically sealed with a robotic sealant applicator. And then the top and bottom halves of the filter housings are welded together with sound energy. The cap is molded and then sent through a series of operations that sonic weld the inner dish to the cap. The top of the cap is automatically hot stamped. The silver band around the cap is automatically hot stamped. The switch and switch cover are automatically inserted and tested, and the appliques are applied by the operator, all utilizing 2 robots to move the material through the sub-assembly cell. The completed sub-assemblies are then moved to the final assembly areas to be assembled into finished products and prepared for shipment. The Rainbow products are completed in cells and lines that contain the latest assembly and manufacturing technologies. Lean manufacturing and ISO certification are hallmarks of Rexair manufacturing that assure top-notch quality, safety, and productivity. Let's follow a Rainbow in its final assembly process. We begin with a main housing subassembly. The water pan neck gasket is added along with any labels that may be required, and the interlock harness is inserted. The motor has the seal and separator assembled to it and is then pressed into the main housing. The HEPA filter and rear backplate are next assembled to the main housing. The silencing foam and circuit board subassembly are added to the Rainbow. The cord is added and all wiring connections are made. The cap is then snapped into place. The Rainbow assembly is function tested with a semi-automatic tester. This test includes making certain that all the switches work correctly, the motor operates properly, the unit has the correct airflows and lift, and the appliques and lenses are present. Once the unit has passed the test, the serial number is added to the Rainbow. The unit is then placed on the water pan. The rear cover is added and the completed Rainbow is bagged. Prior to the Rainbow being placed into the box, the master carton is automatically folded, the power nozzle and the single carton are placed inside the master carton. The attachments, hose, wands, and dolly are pre-packed into the single carton. The rainbow is then placed into the carton and the box is closed. The packed box next proceeds across a scale to make certain that everything required is in the box. The automatic box sealer seals the box. The palletizer loads the rainbow boxes onto the skid. The skid is picked up by the shipping department and moved to the shipping area. The rainbow boxes are then loaded onto a truck to be shipped to the customer. Throughout this assembly process, many quality assurance steps have been put into place to make certain only top quality products reach Rexair's customers. Good product quality starts with good quality components and material. Rexair has established a rigorous receiving inspection program that examines each and every lot of material coming into the plant. A control plan that indicates all critical characteristics and dimensions that must be met has been written and is used for each component and material. Various techniques are used to check for these characteristics and dimensions, and Rexair has assured its checking and measurement capabilities by maintaining a well-equipped quality assurance lab with state-of-the-art equipment. Once the material and components have been approved, they are released to go to manufacturing. The quality assurance process on the manufacturing floor begins with the proper instructions and training. The operation sheet is the universal device used throughout the factory to convey the proper instructions to the operators. The operation sheet contains the following: step-by-step instructions on how to perform the operation, all the items needed to perform the operation, including parts, tools, fixtures, etc., and the expected production rate for the operation. All the quality assurance steps that are to be performed, including those to be done before the operation is performed, those to be done as the operation is performed, and those to be done before the part is moved to the next operation. Also, pictures or visual cues are given to aid the operator in the performance of the operation. The operation sheet is posted at every manufacturing operation and removes unwanted variation in the performance of the manufacturing operations, which leads to better quality, productivity, and safety. Each manufacturing operator is trained to these operation sheets and must know and be certified to each operation sheet in that area of manufacturing to demonstrate that the operator is competent to perform the operation properly. For example, a power nozzle assembly operator must know and be certified to all of the operation sheets in the power nozzle assembly area. This permits the operator to rotate through all the operations in each manufacturing area. The rotation of operators from one operation to another every hour is another key to quality, productivity, and safety. Because the operator is doing something different every hour, his attention to the task at hand is more consistent and he does not weary of the task. The freshness of the task each hour also promotes productivity, and the alertness of the operator develops safer working habits. Also, by rotating operators through a different operation each hour, the operator utilizes different muscle groups, greatly reducing the risk of repetitive motion injuries such as carpal tunnel. Error proofing is also an important tool in making certain a top quality product is produced. Many devices known as poke yoke devices, a Japanese term meaning to avoid inadvertent errors, are utilized throughout the manufacture of Rexair products. These devices may be as simple as a scale which looks for missing parts, or as complicated as a rainbow tester that automatically function tests the rainbow to make certain that it operates properly before the serial number is applied and the rainbow is packed and shipped. Also, the error-proofing devices can direct the operator in the proper sequence of an operation. Programmed blinking lights direct the operator each step of the way to make certain that nothing is forgotten. Other devices include special sensors that look for missing appliques or labels. Finally, the quality assurance process on the manufacturing floor includes an auditor at each assembly cell and line who acts as the customer's eyes. Each auditor throughout the day randomly pulls packed boxes from the line and looks at the product in the same way a customer would. He makes certain all required items are in the box. All the attachments fit properly to the product looks cosmetically good, and the product functions as it should. If a problem is found, the auditor checks the line to make certain the same issue does not exist in units in process, and he will pull back to the manufacturing floor all boxes that had been packed since his last audit. These boxes will be unpacked and examined to make certain the problem does not exist in these units. All found problems are corrected, and discussions are often held to develop a method or device to ensure that the same problem does not occur again. Rexair not only manufactures the finest products of their type, but provides the finest support for those products, often supporting products 20 or more years old. The service department at Rexair is a major feature of the Rexair factory and encompasses both manufacturing and order fulfillment. These manufacturing operations range from production of such service components as the D4 motor to simpler replacement parts. Winding and testing of the individual armatures and fields are principal operations and are done with skill and care. Quality is of primary importance. The variety of parts produced is broad and a mark of Rexair's commitment to product support. It doesn't matter if the component is for an older Rainbow or the product is to assist the dealer in the sale of the Rainbow. Rexair performs the manufacture of these service items with the same care and quality as it does the Rainbow itself. Let's take a brief look at how these service items are prepared and shipped to the requesting dealer. A service order is first received in the Troy office and is then sent directly to the factory service office in Cadillac. Once the order has been reviewed, it is taken to the factory floor for completion. Utilizing a state-of-the-art barcode system, the order is picked from the large inventory of parts item by item to make certain the order is filled correctly and customer satisfaction is maintained. Once the order has been picked, it is taken to a packing station. The operator at the packing station again checks the items picked against the order to assure accuracy. The order is then properly packed. Once the order has been packed, the boxes are placed on an automated conveyor system that quickly carries the boxes to the station for weighing and labeling. After the order reaches the weighing and labeling station, the boxes are individually weighed and labeled utilizing a modern computerized system tailored to the requirements of today's worldwide transportation systems. The weighed and labeled boxes are then transported to the shipping door by way of an automated conveyor. The boxes for many international service orders are placed on skids and taken to the shipping area to be loaded into containers for shipment by sea. At the shipping door, the boxes are quickly loaded onto the truck and sent on their way to Rexair's customers. As you can see, Rexair has put equipment, systems, and people in place to assure accurate and fast response to each and every customer's order. The Rexair factory is dedicated to providing the highest quality products to Rexair's customers in a timely fashion to assure that no distributor is without top quality products to sell. Continuous improvement in all facets of factory operation is deeply embedded into the culture of the Rexair factory and makes it possible for the factory to more adequately meet the changing needs of Rexair's customers. Product improvements and innovation are an integral part of the way of life at the Rexair factory to make certain that Rainbow products are the best products of their kind in the world. The customer is uppermost in the minds of the people at Rexair, and customer satisfaction is always the goal.